What's up, everybody? Ed, Pool Profits here. If you clicked on this video, you're probably sick and tired of losing easy customers. And that's what this video is about. We want to make sure that you have kind of a sequence in place with CRM system to make sure that you've gotten your follow-up down, you make sure you've gotten your missed call text back, your any and all systems that you need to make sure you're not missing the easy business. Don't leave that business on the table. So that's what this video is about today. So we are assuming in this video that you've already got the problem of inbound traffic solved, right? You have uh, organic leads coming in, paid leads coming in, social media referrals coming in. So you have the inbound is working for you, okay? So we're assuming the inbound's working. And one of the first things you want to do is you want to get set up a really solid CRM system. So that's a customer relationship management system. So ours is called Pool Profits CRM. Oops, this way. And also, you may have heard of some of the bigger ones like Salesforce.com and so on and so forth, right? And what these systems do are create pathways, triggers, and like follow-ups for you to automatically stay after that easy business. Because A, sometimes you miss a call. B, sometimes the customer is not ready to finalize things right that second. Sometimes they're like, let me think about it. Let me get back to you. I want to call someone else. I want to call another company. So this type of deal will help you stay in front of that customer. And so the CRM system works something like this. So you have the inbound traffic, as we discussed, and then you set up either call tracking numbers, forms, you set up, you sync, you integrate your website, you integrate like Google, Facebook, you integrate your the call tracking numbers into those different various sources. And all of that comes to this one place, one central dashboard. Now, ours has a central dashboard and a mobile app, which is good because you can do it on the go, but there are lots of great ones out there. So you just got to find the right one for you. So somebody calls you, it's tracked, goes right into the CRM. That number goes in there. If you miss that call, the system will text them back. Amazing, right? So why is that important? So that's that first easy step. Well, because most customers who are looking for simple home service, especially, they're calling you, you don't answer, they're off to the next person in 20 seconds, right? And so they're hot inbound leads, but for a very limited amount of time. So if you were to miss that call, you were on the field, you were in a meeting, you're whatever on the line, the fact that it texts them back right away stops them from moving on to the next person. So the text might read something like, "Oh, hey, just sorry missed you at ABC Company. What's up? How can we help?" And you can word that however you'd like, but it's like, "Oh, wait a second. He's texting me. This person's live. They're reacting. Okay, great. Cool." So that person now, that customer's thinking, "Okay, I got a hold of this person. I can stop my search for a moment." Right? So that's a huge one. Just if you're missing easy texts or excuse me, easy calls, the automatic text back, big one. So next, you have voice AI systems. What are voice AI systems? So these are actual artificial intelligence robots that can answer the phone, especially nights, weekends, off time, downtime. You can put these systems into place where if it functions as someone talking to them to do kind of an intake form, right? Oh, hello, Mr. Customer. What's your name? How can we help? What are you looking for? And you train these AI systems. Now, some people don't like that. Some people like the personal touch. But if you're not answering your phone anyway, which a lot of these companies aren't, and if it's nights, weekends anyway, you're not getting the business anyway, right? So you're missing the call anyway. A lot of clients out there, not clients, but a lot of companies out there I've seen also implement kind of virtual assistants. So these are usually uh, companies that are overseas, well trained, and these are people who can answer the phone but at a cost. Most of the time, those virtual assistants are very expensive because you're paying them a lot of hours, right? So it's almost like having an additional employee. So that's an interesting one there. Either way, put some system into place or you're not missing inbound lead, right? Now, let's say you take that call and you don't get that customer to agree right away, right? In your dashboard, you have different funnels. right? So the first funnel might be new lead, and then you've made contact, right? So as you're moving the customer throughout that system, each new funnel is going to trigger a new set of tasks that are automatically done by the system. It's amazing. So if you didn't get that business right away on that first call, move them along into follow-up funnel, right? And then the system will either shoot out emails or text messages and just follow up with them. So depending on which one you have set up and how, um, and kind of what the last result was, you can kind of set that up accordingly. So, example, let's say you talk to a customer in the pool business and they say, you know what, your price is a little high. I'm going to shop around. Okay, no problem. We'll keep in touch. What's your contact info? Okay, great. No problem. You put them in the funnel and then shoot some follow-up email. Hey, so sorry we couldn't earn your business today. Please leave us some feedback. Most people never do. The important thing is you can set up, let's say, a 90-day follow-up. This is what we implement. 90-day follow-up shoots them out an email in 90 days when they've probably already chosen the cheaper service and hate it. They're cheaper for a reason, right? And most of the time, those services don't last. But a lot of the time, they'll temporarily get those customers who are value conscious, right? Price conscious. You'll shoot them out the follow-up email in 90 days. Hey, how did it go? Can we earn your business? Let's talk. Whatever the case may be, you have this nurturing follow-up system. Maybe you want to email them every week for the next year, right? These things work. I'm sure everybody's here has gotten some series of emails from some service provider over time, and it's a lot more common in software, things like that. So if you have like an account with, pick a software, and you're using them on a daily basis, you're going to start getting those emails, right? And so, yes, they're annoying sometimes, but they do work. They keep you engaged with that company, and that's the whole idea. You want to stay engaged with the customer. At some point, something's going to go wrong with the other service provider, or if they're doing the work themselves, at some point they may get sick of it. And if they are still seeing your emails come up once a week, once every couple weeks, whatever the case may be, you're in. All of a sudden, you're not doing those emails manually. The system's firing them off every week, right? And so that's a huge time saver between text messages, emails, phone calls, all of these systems that are firing off automatically without you doing a thing. That's the power of a CRM set up properly, is you get to stay in front of these customers both the first time they reach out, but also sequentially forever, basically, as long as your automation is set up to do so, right? And so it's really powerful, and it's a really amazing way to never miss any easy deals. Never miss any deals that were maybe the guy's just like, "Well, I'll think about it and call me back in a couple days. Let me see what's happening." And you don't. A lot of these operators are busy. They miss things. And these are just easy customer calls, and so you want to be able to sit there as an operator on that dashboard, and it's like you're playing chess and you're calling leads, you're setting things up, you're setting quotes out, you're getting people through the process, and sometimes they're just not a good customer and you eliminate that lead, no problem. But the important thing is that you set up the process in order to be able to reach out automatically, and you could reach out automatically to hundreds or thousands of people. And that's the point of this, is just the scale becomes a lot easier when the systems are in place. You're not sitting there manually copying pasting their email, like trying to figure it out. What should I say to this guy today? No, you set it up one time and then you forget it, and that's the beauty of it. So, just wanted to go over that real quick. Just some great systems, some easy ways to not miss any easy leads, great easy follow-ups. And this is what the larger companies are doing. They have automation in place to scale with them as they grow. And this it's really important, guys. I can't stress enough how many times I call companies and they just don't answer the phone, right? And it's sad. You don't have to do that, and you don't have to hire someone overseas and spend $2,000 a month on an overseas person. or whatever the case may be. So get yourself a system. You can use ours or not, but just put something in place that makes sense for you, right? Comment below if you have any questions. We'll get back to you on everything. Reach out. We're always looking to talk and give feedback. So let us know, subscribe, and thank you so much. We'll see you on the next one.